Okay, I'm here in Cedar Hill, Texas with Wes. This is his 67 Mustang Convertible. I'm going to let him tell us about it, and he's going to put it up for sale.
I bought this car in 1983 when I got out of college. It was a project at the time that was running. It was my everyday car until 1997. I restored it in the 80s as best I knew how at the time. And then I did a minor restoration in the 90s, and then about 15 years ago I started a more serious restoration on it. When I got the car, it had a 4-speed that someone had put in it. It's a Borg-Warner T10 4-speed. It's not a top loader, it's the predecessor to the top loader. And
Nice blue interior, new carpet.
the carpet is brand new. The seat covers are a little bit older. The vinyl top is brand new, although it's filthy, but it's brand new. Car does not have a power top. I do not believe in power tops.
Okay,
I think
manual top.
the tops need to be folded when they go down, and if you've got a power top, it just wads it up. So I wouldn't want one.
You need to fold it up where it goes in there right.
The window needs to be folded, the top should be folded. It's a very easy process. I've actually done it at stoplights before from the seat, although I wasn't as careful at the time. About, I don't know, 3 years ago, so had the engine rebuilt in the 80s to 289. About 3 years ago, I pulled the engine back out again and rebuilt it myself. I had the heads redone professionally. I honed the cylinders. I put new rings in it. I put new bearings in it. I put a Summit Racing street cam in it, which means basically you can keep your stock heads. The intake, it had an old 2-barrel on it. The intake manifold is off of a 84 Mustang GT 5.0. I put that on there. I poured it and polished the heads and the manifold a little bit. Now they mainly do port matching is what they call it, I think, because the ports on that manifold are humongous compared to the head. Did that. It's got an Edelbrock 4-barrel on it. It's 500 CFM. I bought that before I got the cam. It's never been professionally tuned. If you did that, you could go 600, I think, on it. It's got an HEI distributor on it. I had the biggest thing that's performance-wise was it still had this was originally an automatic, and it still had the differential. So I had it's an 8-inch, but I had a 380 put in, a 380 locking or semi-locking or whatever it's called, put in it. Actually, somebody else built it and I put it in, and oh my gosh, that's made a big difference. That made all the difference, you know. When I got the car, it did not have power steering or power brakes. It was fine until they got rid of the asbestos in the brakes, and then the brakes were hard, and so when I started thinking about selling the car, I put power brakes on it.
Is it drums?
It is drums.
Okay.
If you want to put disc brakes on, I think that's a waste of money personally. These brakes will throw you through the windshield.
They do good.
Now, if you're going to drive it every day or drive it in weather or track or something, put discs on it. But otherwise, it's just...
The power brakes are fine.
They are... Oh, my gosh.
Well, go ahead and start it up for me, Wes.
Okay.
Let them listen to it.
battery's a little sleepy today, but it'll
Should fire it up.
I got a nice dual exhaust put on it about 7 or 8 years ago.
Sounds good. Let's look at the trunk. Sounds real good.
It does, Wes.
So you can see this car's been 3 or 4 different colors.
What'd you say the original was? The
original was, you called it No Sale
No
Green.
Sale Green.
And so it was actually called Ivy Gold.
Ivy Gold is what that
But
original paint was.
when I bought it, it was this color, which had a
blue?
heavy, no, that's a green,
Green.
and it had a heavy metal, I called it bass boat green.
Okay, that's right, you were telling me about that.
And then me and my dad painted it white, and so needless to say, not the best paint job. So I've been stripping all that off and just dealing with, you know, a couple of patches for rust and just kind of trying to get it a little bit more paint ready. So this is a functional trunk, not a bunch of big speakers. I've got this, I made this vinyl cover here to hide the convertible top. This is an aftermarket thing that's really nice. It comes back, I've got the little things over here.
The trunk is all nice and solid.
Yes, yes. I put a new tank, gas tank in it,
there.
and I put some sound deadening.
That's pretty much what the trunk is in a Mustang, isn't it?
Oh
the
yeah,
gas
you get
tank?
hit, you know.
Just the gas tank?
Yeah, you're into the gas tank. I put this carpet in about a year ago. When I pulled the old carpet out, I called Rick and I said, "Oh, the floor doesn't look that bad." And then I got to looking at it, and I ended up, you know, having to replace some because there was floor pans in it. This console is custom. I made it myself.
Looks good.
It has matching vinyl on it. It has different shift knob. It has the boot. I put speakers on the sides. These kick panels are two-tone with vinyl. That's something that I've never seen that on another Mustang ever.
You did those?
I did those.
Oh, cool.
I changed these out, and I may put them back to stock, but I always wondered why somebody didn't just take those fins out. Well, it's a pain in the butt, because those fins are what holds the whole assembly together.
Oh, is that right?
And so I had to fabricate a piece and do some Bondo and stuff.
You
so
still have all the
I still have all the
trim
original
and
stuff.
what have you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Well, that's Wes's Mustang, and we'll be posting this on our Touch of Classics website. And y'all give us a call.